I've never been live before, but I have nothing fucking better to do because, as you can see, we're still no power in here. Now, I figured out I'm a little out of breath for various reasons, and my hair is wet because I washed my face. That's all I've done so far today, is pretty much get out of bed, wash my face, and figure out that there's a power outage during the fucking Q&A. So I was just doing a Sunday Q&A on the Discord, which I like to do. And yeah, we had a fucking blown fuse in here. I did figure out it's just a blown fuse, so it's not that big of a deal. But the problem is I have to wait until the dishwasher is actually done. So there's like 10 more minutes until I can even attempt to toggle the shit back and forth. And that's pretty much it. Not much going on here. Let's go out on the balcony where we don't often get to go. I'll show you guys my decoy wasp's nest. This is pretty cool. So this, believe it or not, these wasps, which I don't know if you can see these guys. Yeah, these wasps here are so dumb that they actually believe that this paper lantern is another wasp nest. And wasps don't like to build nests next to another wasp nest, which is nice of them. Hello, everyone. Yeah, I see you guys. There you guys are. All right, I can see your comments. All right, so I guess we're back in the Q&A now. This is the fucking Q&A this week. I'm sorry that the lighting, when I turn this way, I age like 10 years, and it reveals my actual crow's feet. I apologize for that, fellow young people. But anywho, I'm gonna crouch. Oh yeah. Ooh, what's up? So yeah, folks. Let's see. How do I see the comments here? All messages, yes. No, it's not going to be an update today, Mike Madison, unfortunately. But as far as converting it up to 427, I pretty much got it at the point now where it's running fine for me. I have to send it over to Caleb, and he has to test it because he has, between the two of us, we have a bunch of different headsets. Hey, what's up, Poltergeist? Between the two of us, we have a bunch of different headsets, so he has to test it on his and make sure that the inputs are good. Because I know we tried this before with Unreal Engine 426, and we were having some issues just registering the inputs from the Vive for some reason, which was odd. But I don't know. But in 427, should be fine. There was a little confusion, I think. Yes, I am. Thank you, Mike Madison. There was a little confusion, I think, with whether or not we had to switch to this thing called OpenXR, which is like this whole thing that's supposed to make everything really compatible with all these different controllers in an easy way. But I just always find that, you know, you got to fine tune that controller by controller anyway, right? Wait, hold on. The messages keep fading because I started to read it. Oh. Yeah? Okay, wait, okay. I had to refresh it so I can see these. Yo, thank you for caring about my safety. I have a great idea. When somebody bleeds, they can drop little bits of blood on the floor and you drag their face across the walls with the blood. The exact technical details of that whole new gore update, I don't know exactly what the total capabilities will be able to do are. I know that, with VR, the performance limitations are just, it's a lot tougher than what you can do in non-VR. So a lot of times with spreading particles around, it can add up pretty quickly if you're doing it like in a high resolution way. And yeah, it can add up, man. Get fucked up. But what's this say? Imagine blood trailing augmented reality. Oh boy, have I. I have imagined that very much. And as far as metaverse and all that stuff goes, I mean, believe me, we definitely would like to. I mean, obviously, we're a VR and AR company, so we're obviously not too depressed about the whole metaverse thing and everybody getting forced to get HMDs. That's pretty awesome for us, obviously. But yeah, eventually, we definitely want to make sequels to Blood Trail, and it would be totally sick to have something in augmented reality with Blood Trail. We obviously would have to figure out the fine tuning points of how to do that safely. But I think there's going to be a lot of figuring that out. And everyone's going to have to get used to just seeing people doing things when they're interacting with augmented reality, just doing things that are really weird, like behaving like crazy people, basically. Hold on. These comments keep I don't know how to do my settings right where it doesn't fade out the messages, where it scrapes and kills them straight away. You know what? As far as collisions go, part of the reason that we updated to 427 is that the physics system internally, like in the engine, is better. So hopefully I can just make things a little bit more stable as far as contacts, because I think what's happening there, if you're getting kind of an instant kill from scraping the knife along, is probably that it's just registering a bunch of little stabs. You know what I mean? So I can put like a little delay on the ability to stab, but I'm hoping that the improved physics just kind of takes care of that on its own. You know what I mean? If it doesn't, then I'll look into that and make sure that's not a thing, but we'll make sure that that's nice and beefy for you. But yes, it's good to thank you for that observation. Hey Doug, hope you're doing good. Any new weapons in the next update? I'm sure we can get at least some new melee stuff in there. I haven't been working on new guns, and I wouldn't want to hold it up for the sake of putting in new guns right now. But putting in a new melee weapon is that doesn't take very long. So I'm sure we can do something like that for you guys. Yes, I think it's mini stabs. Yeah, I believe so. Mini stabs, indeed. But yeah, with melee weapons, I'm not sure what we'll add next. I don't know if we're going to add a lot more melee weapons that Wendigo can equip and take in, because we kind of like to keep that a little bit believable as far as the selection of stuff that he would actually bring along with him. And it's also just kind of faster to just add a melee weapon and give it to some of the enemies or place it in the environment, rather than also bringing it into the rotation of selectable weapons and making the little model for it for the menu and all that stuff. So, you know what I'm saying? With the exit wounds, I think that is something that we're looking at heavily for the new gore update. Once again, that's a Caleb thing, so he's not always here on the Q&As, of course, but next time he's here, we can definitely ask him that. But I know that's something that we're looking at. I think there's a lot of things we're looking at that are not 100% set in stone where I can promise it to you yet, but we're looking at it. Hey Doug, when the game's finished, how do you envision the gore? Oh man, well, I think Caleb could answer that question better. I always deflect these core questions to Caleb. I'm getting really thirsty here. My lips are getting dry. Oh my god, I can't stand. Ah! I don't have any fucking water. Usually I just type in these, and I didn't realize how thirsty I would get. I don't have any fucking water, man. Fuck. Just getting back out slowly. So thirsty. What are we talking about? How do I envision the gore? Well, I can tell you that. Oh, God. Ow. I just sat back and leaned against this thing. It hurt me. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, this thing protrudes out and has a square edge. Anywho, Um, checking for spiders. I'm good. All right, so as you can see, I don't have to worry about wasps. I have no wasps bothering me. I'm straight. I can let them do their thing. So as far as the gore goes, we obviously want the gore to be better. And as far as what my involvement in the gore is, how do I envision that stuff? What we really want to do is bring you more of like the emotional aspect of the violence. So we want to get the enemy characters like emotionally reacting to being hurt and killed and seeing their friends killed more. So we're going to be putting a lot of stuff like that in. And as far as the gore goes, I know that Caleb is working on bringing it so that it brings back some of the elements. Now, I don't want to say brings back, but because this is an all new system, but where it delivers some of what was really great about the original version of the gore, and also the more dynamic stuff from the kind of 2.0 version of the gore. So the 3.0 version of the gore should be really, really awesome, and it should be good enough to go ahead for the final version of Blood Trail, like the full story mode and everything, full release version. So once that gore update is done, we should be ready to fully move past that and get into bringing you guys story mode and the other maps and modes and stuff that we want to bring you guys. Also, is collision on the mini sledgehammer fixed? Well, yeah, you can see in that last YouTube video that I uploaded that the collision is kind of, the whole feeling of it is kind of different because it's a different physics system. So the new physics system has its own quirks. It's not like real life physics. I mean, I'm not going to sugarcoat it like that, but it should be more stable, especially with the ragdolls. It should be, and it should perform better. Like, I'm pretty sure it should be that the physics gives less of a performance hit when there's a lot of physics objects. That's what it should be. That's what the engine is promising. But anywho, I wonder if my dishwasher is done yet. Let's see if we can hear my knee crack. Oh, I heard it just then. Oh. That wasn't good. Anywho, let's see what's going on. I don't want to aim the camera right on my nose. Is this thing done? Is it done? I don't know if it's done. I think it's done. Okay. All right. So let's see if we can flip these switches and get the power back on here. All right. Oh, shit. This shit always worries me. Like, I'm always like, fuck, I'm gonna fuck this up. But let's just see. Oh, yeah. And so, of course, I disconnected for a minute because I disconnected my own Wi-Fi. So I believe I'm back on, but I'm not even sure. Am I back on? Are we live? Am I live? Somebody say something if I'm actually coming through here, because I don't even know what the hell I'm doing. Hell yeah, I'm here. I'm here. I think we got the power back on. Oh yeah, the lamp is on. Let's turn on the computer. Oh yeah, computer's back on. I'm not even going to go back on Discord because this is so much easier. I mean, besides the fact that my throat is as dry as like a dead moth. But it's okay. Maybe I can like collect some moisture from the ambient environment, like the little mouse in Dune. the little mouse which hops in the desert, which is like, isn't that, is that the Usul or is that the Moadib? What kind of, does anybody know, did anybody actually remember that specific detail? Which name, did he take his secret name from the mouse, or did he take his public? Grab a hammer. I put my hammer downstairs because they have, this is my new apartment, so they got like the parking spot, and then you got the little like wooden like hoard storage locker above the parking spot. So I put all my tools and shit down there. So no, I cannot grab a hammer. Wait. Not true. Got my kitchen mallet. If I had a hammer, I'd hammer in the morning. I don't want to sing too much because my throat is already fucking not feeling great. I put the hammer down, I unequipped it. I don't want to freak my neighbors out. Lizard? You want to see my lizard? See what he's up to. Oh, he climbed up to his shelf, which I just installed. Yeah, this is Doug and Choo Choo. I just installed this shelf. What was your question? Because I was going through some power outage stuff. What was your question? Fishy. Type it again. Copy and paste it. When I see it pop up again, I will answer it. But yeah, so we're back on with the power. I don't know. There's not that much else going on here right now, but at least I'm stoked that the power's back on. That's fucking sweet. Listen, I'm not used to dealing with these electrical things, okay? I'm not an electrician. You know, we can see that my carpentry skills here are not really anything too special. I mean, it's kind of a sloppy job with the cage, but I mean, if I would have got that cage built custom, that would have been like $10,000. So, you know, it's a big ass cage. I don't know if you guys noticed how incredibly gigantic that cage is, but anyway. All right, we'll miss you, Mike Madison. Thank you for your for all the good times. Be safe. I keep having to touch the screen. Females in the game. Well, we're gonna try to get, you know, like, not being sarcastic, like, you know, try to get some sort of even representation. God, look at my hair. That is, I should get a haircut today. That's what I should do with the rest of the day. And I should probably get Botox too, or a B12 shot or something. Jeez. I need like a makeup girl for this, or guy for this, these videos, man. But, you know, maybe if there we go, I'll just hold it further. And then I'm less wrinkly, less resolution. But these new cell phones are, I mean, I think the overall, the weather is absolutely beautiful. Oh my goodness, man. Like, I'm in Long Beach, and I mean, I don't know if you can see this shit. I mean, my God, there's birds chirping and crap, and I mean, my view doesn't look that spectacular, but it is quite pleasant. And like, it's like what? It's got to be like 63 degrees or something like that. It's like really nice, you know. like really, really nice. Like this is like the temperature you would set it at if you could control the weather. Um, it's very nice. Everybody's chilling. I wish I knew how to set it so that the comments didn't disappear. Oh, there's filters. Look at that. Who the fuck needs this? What the fuck is the point of this? Fucking bubbles? This one's called Dance Party, so I danced. I was hearing some music in my head. I don't know if I had good rhythm there. You can put a beat on that. This is like, oh, well, I like this one. This is like a. I like that. That's trippy. There's nothing wrong with your screen, folks. I'm using a filter. You know what I'm saying? This one's called Glamour. If I'm feeling glamorous. 8mm. Man, get the fuck out of here. Like a lot of documentaries. This looks like a documentary about like drug addiction, though. This is like a Wendigo. This is like they're interviewing Wendigo's cousin about like when his shed blew up. Some shit like that. What is this one? Oh, Haunted. I mean, I like that. That's like on that show Hoarders. I love that fucking show. Oh, Sketch. Now we're talking. Now we're fucking talking. Let's turn these off. No. Off. Enough. Just normal. There we go. That one's good. That's fine. Thank you for saying that I'm wholesome. Appreciate that. I'm looking over the edge of the balcony. Once I almost fell over this balcony when I was installing the wasp's nest decoy. High rain, 69, 69. Take on me. What, you like Aha lyrics? I'm not as good as the singer from Aha as one might imagine. That guy has like the world record for longest note on a single by a band. The longest note by a solo artist, I believe, is on that song. Gosh, the name of the artist escapes me, but it's that song "Lovely Day," where he's like, "A lovely day." Oh, what the hell? Oh, cool, the washer turned back on. Sweet, I was worried that was going to cause a flood with the blackout and stuff. Somebody wanted me to show Choo Choo. He is up on his shelf hanging out under his bulb. He's chilling, looking good. How many people are psychos who play your game? None. You guys are fine. You guys are just fine. You guys are all very nice people. You guys are some of the nicest people I interact with. Me and my friend were discussing how you pronounce your name. It's Doug Gerber. Like the baby food. That's my last name. It's not Gerber. It's Gerber. The hard G there. 60-70%. Well, I mean, you know, I would say equal with the rest of the population. How about that? Equal ratio. I think that's fair to assume. I don't know if we would have a higher rate of mental health than the average population. I think that would be a lofty claim, right? Gerber baby, yes. Yes, it is good to be back in elementary school. What gave you the idea to make Blood Trail? Oh, well, Damn, it echoes a lot out here. Holy crap, I'm probably bothering my neighbors. This damn live stream made me so mad at me. I wonder if my neighbors are like watching me through the live stream. Hi neighbors, I love you guys. Anyway, what was the question? Oh, idea to make blood trail. So, that's not a flattering angle, jeez. But anyway, the idea to make blood trail. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on a second. I got this fucking thing. I got this thing here. Wait a minute. Wait a damn minute. Fucking A. Yeah, hold on, this could be loud. That doesn't fucking work. Fuck it. Anyway, give that a 1-star review on Amazon, that damn thing. Anywho, we actually, Caleb and I have been friends. Probably not. I mean, we could probably add dildos and blood trail because, what do you call it? They have that whole game that's you play as dildos. And there's another game where you play as condoms. But, I mean, playing as condoms is arguably a pretty positive message for society, right? So, I mean, I guess that game is pretty good. But the snub nose revolver. Yeah, I always thought Magnum should make a Magnum condoms. They should make 38 snub nose for if you need the girth but you don't need the length. But anyway, how do we think of blood trail? So Caleb and I have been friends actually since high school, and we thought of a game when we were still like in high school as like probably seniors in high school. And that game was just really, really fucking violent. And basically, that game, I think, evolved over time into Blood Trail. And so later, like when we actually started the project, we had already made a game called Ballistic, which you can buy on Steam. It's pretty cheap. And maybe I'll do some gameplay of that sometime. But it's about a little, well, not a little ball, but it's about a big metal ball that rolls around and it crushes people. And it's kind of in like a weird synthwave environment. It's like a physics puzzle, violent action platformer thing. And it's got some good music. Buy now. Anyway, so we had made that already. That made like practically no money. Buy now. Give it a positive review. Anyway, we had made that game and we were trying to figure out what to make next. And VR was just kind of coming out. Caleb had just got a Vive. I didn't even have VR yet. But I finally ordered an Oculus Rift. And then we were like, okay, we got to, I played it for like 2 minutes and we were like, okay, we got to make a VR game. And we talked about it a little bit and we were like, okay, let's just make something really easy that we can finish in like a month. So that's Blood Trail. And a few years later, we are still in early access. And it's going great, you know. We're just working hard. And, you know, we're going to be giving you guys story mode pretty soon, I think. Well, at least we'll be trying to give you this gore update pretty soon. And then you'll be at least seeing some cool stuff from story mode pretty soon. So that's as short of a story of that as I can give. And then Saints Row dildos. Oh, as far as the dildos, I put that at a 50-50 chance of dildos right now. That's what the weather report is saying. So look up and watch out for dildos. Sorry, I disconnected for a second. I hit the wrong button. Yeah, it was a long month. Yeah. Um, you know what I'm saying? So, but it was a good month. We were basically planning on just making like, because at the time it was like they just had these games that were like these arena, like it was just like everybody was so motion sick, I think, from playing VR, you know, that they were just shell shocked from like whenever the first time was they got motion sick. So at first there was like no games that had smooth locomotion and whatnot, full locomotion, everything. So I think we were thinking we were hot shit just for having that at all at first. And we were planning on doing something where I think it would have been just kind of like one big woods map and then like kind of the dynamic villages from Raid, and you kill everybody, and that was it. And then I don't know, people liked it, and we were just like, no, let's just make it like an actual full proper game. But yeah, they were all made for those VR cafes. And holy crap, I mean, then the whole, I don't even want to say the word, hit, as we know what happened a few years ago. That whole thing happened, and all the public stuff got shut down. So I can't even imagine how those poor VR cafes and the poor developers that were like counting on that got affected. That's got to be rough because, like, I mean, and then that combined with just the fact that like now you can get a Quest for like $299. I mean, you know what I mean? It's tough going, man. This lighting is great because it makes me look like I'm old as fuck right here. Like, look at that. This is what's gonna happen to you guys. I know you guys are younger than me, most of you guys. This is what's gonna happen to you one day. That's if you eat healthy. I eat good stuff. I eat steak and stuff. Hi, everyone. He sold me a Vive with wireless. Poor guy was liquidating his whole business. It's a shame. It's very sad. But at least, at least you got a Vive. Did you get a good deal on it, I hope? I hope so. You're so ready for poop. You got your toilet paper. You got your magazines, you got everything. You got your chocolate milk to sit on the little counter there. I like butters. Damn it, I keep pushing the wrong button. Does anybody know how to make it so that the comments just stay up for me so I can actually respond to this shit? Because they need to address that. How's the audio? Is it okay? Rips from the bong with the headset on. Yup. So you take rips from the bong with the headset on. Do you try to do it in coordination with your crack hits in the game? Now that could be dangerous, folks, playing with fire. I mean, I would almost say, maybe use a vape or something for that. Like, don't do drugs. But I'm saying, like, be careful because you don't want to burn your hand. You don't want to break your stuff. It's not worth it. Just, yes, with the crack pipe at the same time, synchronized. I always was like thinking like, man, I mean, gosh, don't do drugs, but I'm just saying like, if you had like, hypothetically, if you were going to use one of those little vaporizer pens, it would be cool to like, and somebody's welcome to do this. Take this idea. Just send me one, but like you could 3D print a little holder that would go on your controller, maybe, that would allow you to really sync that up. But you'd have to really, get it lined up with the in-game model. You got to worry about chipping your teeth and stuff. And then I don't know if the smoke going up could obscure. See, what I'd worry about, legitimately concerned with that, is the smoke rising up and the heat too could cause problems if you're on your sensors of your HMD. Like, it could create a little film of shit on your inside out tracking of your HMD. You know what I'm saying? And yes, I do need a new haircut. I for some reason, I grow this natural mullet. Like, this is what my hair wants to be. I don't know why. Like, this is somewhere written in my genetic code. Is like, okay, so we want like early Bieber, Fox Mulder, Star Wars mess up front with a little weird kind of almost, I don't even know how to describe this weird little tail in the back, like a squirrel's tail. And that's what my hair wants to do. And so for me, getting haircuts and applying gels and whatnot is basically just fighting nature. And it's a fight that I think needs to be fought again. Yeah, the sensors, man. It's, because what you could just do, let's be real, you could go over, because you also run the risk of knocking your bong over when you got your headset. There's so many risks, What I would really do, really, is go take the giant rip and just hold it in for a second, just run over. And it's like, I know that, like in a fine sushi restaurant, they tell you, don't sit at the table, sit at the bar, because it's going to lose something even on its way over to the table. That's the waiter carrying the plate. But I think, I think that smoke is going to be bad for the sensors. Don't do drugs while playing VR. Yeah, it's a good tip. That's the best tip. Don't do drugs. Eat healthy food. Don't eat soybeans and vegan burgers and unhealthy things. Don't eat fake meats and something called seitan. You ever heard of that food? That's not food. You think they don't know what they're doing? You think that? That's what you think? Okay. You eat it. I'm not eating it. Anyway. I hate fucking cooking, though. And the restaurants around here, I gotta tell you something. As far as Long Beach goes, it's got nice weather. You might get some parrots landing on the trees outside, but the fucking restaurants suck. They suck. They are so shitty. Like, I'm telling you. And like, my cooking sucks. It's not good. Like, all I can basically make is like, I can make like one of those like smash burgers that you've probably seen on the internet with the iron skillet, because I have like a burger smasher tool. This would be a good weapon in the game, actually. The burger smasher tool. It's like a little shield. It's quite solid, actually. Like, you could be, quite a culinary warrior with this cooking mallet and this thing. I mean, you punch somebody with this, especially if it's been on the grill with the hot butter on there. You get them with that, come on. Yeah, but yeah, it's very much like a little buck. I mean, it's almost like, I mean, this thing is built solid, it's about 3 pounds. So I would definitely, if this was just a little bit bigger, I mean, I'll take this to battle if it's better than nothing, for sure. Oh my God, I got the best thing. Hold on, wait a minute. I got some really cool stuff. Wait a second here. Oh, by the way, do you like this desk? That's a fucking pretty sweet desk, I gotta say. This is from a company called Umbuzzo. And not all their shit is made in America. So if you look at their website, some of their stuff is made elsewhere. But they got good stuff. But this is made in America. Reclaimed wood desk, and with these legs on it, and it's pretty fucking sweet. I'm pretty happy with it. And I got these little chairs. These are made in Vietnam, but they're pretty nice though. But you won't believe this. Hold on. This is actually Choo Choo's face on a map. And then, hold on. My mom got me a custom Electrovore mouse pad, which I think looks quite nice. Ooh, it's actually getting a little cooler out here. I think we've dropped to about mid-50s-ish. I'm gonna squat again. Oh! Let's see, wait a minute. My screen's going dark. Uh-oh. I think I might be running low on battery here. Uh-oh. Well, make myself a playable character. Keyring. Add Choo Choo keyrings to the game. Ah. Yeah. All right, folks. Well, I think I'm actually running low on bat. We will get some merch going. We have to have Caleb design some merch. Maybe we'll make that Electrovore mouse pad available too. But I think my screen's going a little dim here, so I think that means I'm almost out of battery actually. So I better throw this on the charger. But I will see you guys soon. And yeah, Doug has hair. Yeah, pretty good there. Thank you, Tanner. But anyway, can your Unreal set? Yeah, another setup. Yeah, it's pretty hilarious. I'm getting a new computer that's fucking badass. So don't cry for me, Argentina. All right, but that's my computer. It's got this ridiculously terrible, sinful, horrible, one of the worst in America cable management things. That's a whole story. I think I told that in another video. But yeah, like I might do when I get my new computer. I'll tell that story again. That's a whole story time. Ow. But anyway, I will see you guys really soon, and I will try to do one of these again soon too. All right. Alrighty, guys, I will see you soon. Alrighty, bye-bye. Wait, how do I stop this? Alright, this is going to be me looking, this is going to end with me looking at the screen for a few minutes while I try to figure out how to end this. Hold on here. Alrighty, I will see you guys shortly. Hashtag soon.